Hey guys, so it's 2 o'clock on Monday, and I already did my 20 week. Technically, I'm 20 weeks today. Um, and I thought I'd make another video just to complain a little bit about my day. um, it's been a frustrating day. Um, I worked all morning and finally done. I have an ultrasound today in 51 minutes. And I invited my boyfriend's mom to come with. She's been coming to all of them. And I don't want her to miss it because this is like the last one. I think there might be one more, but I think this is, this is the big one because, I mean, we're not going to find out the sex of the baby, but, she said that she wants to look, and she wants to find out. I told her she could ask if she wanted to know what it was. I kind of regret saying that because now I have to wait another 20 weeks to find out myself, knowing she knows. So her name's Kathy. I want her to come, and of course my boyfriend, I want him to be there. He's not leaving the room. He's not allowed. But I asked my mom if she would come, and she lives in New York. I'm in Pennsylvania, and she's down from New York, staying with my grandmother while my grandfather's in a nursing home, and so I asked if she would come. Well, she tells my grandmother, "Oh, well, I have to go to this appointment with Emma, so why don't you come with me?" But she doesn't take into account that now we'll have 4 people coming to the ultrasound, and that's just not, it doesn't work because Bobby's going to stay in the room. Bobby's my boyfriend. He's going to stay in the room the entire time, which means we'll have to switch off 3 different grandmothers. Okay, now this one leave the room. Okay, this one come in. That one leave the room. This one come in. And it's just not, I just wanted Kathy to be there and my mom. And now not only is my mom and the great grandmother coming, but my dad's coming too because he wants to see Ella. So there's going to be like an entire party in the waiting room, and it's going to be kind of embarrassing. So I've just kind of, by inviting 2 other people are coming along, and it's frustrating. And it's really important for me to have a good experience with this, and I know it's all in my head and I should just let it go. Things will work out fine, but I don't understand why it has to be so confusing. I don't understand. So, whatever. So I'm just going to go. Bobby's going to come with me, and I'll let them figure it out, who goes in when. And maybe we'll be lucky and, everybody can come in at once. But it's not a very big room. It's a small room. And it's not a regular doctor's appointment where you can have your kids in there and stuff. And my daughter Ella has to stay out of the room. It's prenatal testing. They're going to, measure the anatomy or something of the baby, and so whatever. It's my family. I love my family, but they all have a way, and I'm including myself, all have a way of making things very confusing. I don't understand why it has to be so confusing. So whatever. I don't know what else to say. I guess, I don't know, I guess I'll give you a little bit of an update. Not that you need any more. But if you're anything like me, when I was, earlier on, I just wanted to know everything and anything. So I was looking up a whole bunch of videos and listening to all of them because I wanted to, find out what I was going to run into and stuff. So here's what you're going to run into for all of those YouTubers out there that are expecting. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's a pain in the ass. But it's lovely as well. It's a pain in the ass because it's tiring. It's so tiring. I didn't realize that it was going to be this tiring this time around. And it's not always like that because that's not how my pregnancy was with Ella. And I got to a point today where I was just like, how did I do this, 5-6 months ago? How did I clean for this long? And like, because my back's killing me. It never used to kill like that, but I guess now I'm, excuse me, carrying around a lot more belly. I don't know. Trying to drink my tea. You're supposed to have a full bladder before you go to these things, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, real quick. I don't have very much time, but last night I had to kick my boyfriend out of bed. He was came to bed he runs a recording studio. He finished mixing up music or whatever, and he came to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And we've already had conversations about this, like, honey, don't come to bed that late because it takes me long enough to get to sleep. It takes me like an hour to get to sleep. I'm just restless. It's not that my belly's too big or, I'm just restless. My mind's going, just about things, excitement about the baby, feeling the baby move, but, and then trying to get to sleep, when you go to sleep and then there's like all these like pictures that just kind of like pop into your head. You have no control. It's an involuntary act. Ding, ding, ding. All of a sudden the Pope appears and you're like, what? I'm not religious. So that's what happens when I try to go to sleep, and it goes on for like an hour and it takes everything I have not to get up and drink a bottle of NyQuil to get to sleep. But so I finally got to sleep last night, and he comes in at 3 o'clock in the morning and wakes me up, and like no concept of what's going on with me. Like the bathroom is right next to our bedroom, and he goes in and brushes his teeth. You can hear that, and then what if he just like set the toothbrush down and then like snuck into bed, like maybe it would have been okay, but instead he's like the toothbrush on the side of the sink, and he opens the door and he's tiptoeing in, and I'm just rude as all hell. I say, don't bother to be quiet now because you already woke me up. I tried to fall back asleep, but then those pictures started coming in my head again, and I gotta go. So whatever, I sent him down to the couch. I'll talk to you later.